Alrighty, folks. As you can see, well, my light would cooperate with me. There you go. As you can see, I have beheaded this axe. Haha, there you go. But anyways, I've beheaded it, and you see how close I am. I'm closer on the front than the back, I believe. If my camera would focus. See, there you go. Versus that. But I'm not quite sure my line down here was straight. But anyways, I believe this will be the last time taking the head off and putting it back on again. So I'll do what I do with the file and the rasp, and then I'll show you the finished product. Yeah, that line's a bit crooked, but you get the picture. Alright. Now I'm gonna put the head on there, and hopefully this will be it. So, folks, I couldn't ask for anything prettier than that. But in hindsight, if I ever have to do anything again, like rehandling one, I won't shave anything off the back haft. So, this isn't straight. Yeah. But hey, you use it, and it'll work. Alright. I'll show you how close I got it. See if you can see that. I've already passed the line. Come on now. I've passed that line. And I've passed that line. I'm all set. Now, time to put the wedge in. Alright, so folks, I put the wedge in the top of in the slit, in the top of the, of the handle. Well, it's about that much too long. This is part I had to cut off. And, nothing can be perfect. And that's all crooked. So, I'm gonna have to cut it. The wedge, anyways. So I'll show you. See that? I'm gonna cut it there. I know it's not a straight line, but that's alright. Alrighty, folks. Yes, I did have a split right here. Yeah, I'm that far. I should have measured it before I stuck it in there. Take a note from me then, and do it yourself. But measure your wedge and measure the slot. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and see how far I can get this down. It was raining today, so the humidity might have swelled up the wood a little bit. Push back this light. See? That's where my crack is. started to form. Even when I was using a block of wood, hammering into the block of wood, and then the force going down, but more spread out. It ain't perfect, but it'll work. Alright, y'all take care. I'm back on a new day. And gonna finish this. And I'll update you when I'm done. Well, folks, that's about as far as I'm able to get it because it started to mushroom on me, as you can see. And it also cracked on me, and it started to, and that side started to come out on me, you see. So I'm going to cut my losses and say that's about as far as it's going to go. And then I'm going to measure 1/4 of an inch above the metal and cut it off. I'll show you the line. For some reason my camera wants to focus on the background. Oh, there it is. I just had to talk about it. Measure 1/4 inch on both sides and cut it. I'll show you the measurement and then I'll show you what it is after I cut it. Well, I'm going more for a 1/16 rather than a 1/4 inch. I couldn't really do much on that front side. Well, there's that. And there's the back. Actually, it's about the perfect height when I took my pencil and I traced it around. So that's what I ended up doing. And that looks a little better than the 1/4 inch sticking up. So I'll cut that, and probably wished I had one of them Japanese pull saws. It's the opposite of the American saw. American saw, it cuts on the push. Japanese saw cuts on the pull. So you don't got to put a whole lot of stress pushing it, but you cut on the pull. But beggars can't be choosers. You got to work with the tools you got. Alright, there it is, folks. I should have left it the way it was right after I cut it. It was a little bit longer, but it was kind of wonky in the cut. Not what was left. It's funny focusing stuff. Anyways, I tried to flatten it up a little bit. But you don't want a whole bunch sticking out at the top. And it's not going anywhere. And you see, that's what you wanted. It's like it's bonded. Like it's one piece. If the cut was flat, you could see it a whole lot better, but that's fine. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to get it out of here and clean up the wood curl on the bottom and sharpen it a little bit. A little bit of file work on this, and then with the stone. Then I'll try it out a little bit. There we are. It ain't flat straight on there, but I got it fairly sharp. I didn't cut myself or anything, but you can look down the edge of it. Y'all can't, but I can, and see where the two planes meet, and where there was a little bit of a burr. I had my leather gloves, and I ran across and up both sides of the blade, each plane of the edge and got the burr down. And I watched some guy who was sharpening a knife or whatever and said it's sharp when you can your fingernail, you can go down the blade in one spot and scrape the fingernail. Well, it did that. I didn't hurt myself or anything. And I cut the little ruffle up, and now it's fairly smooth. And I was pretty close to my estimation. That extra you see right there is my estimation. All in all, it looks nice. Pretty good for first real good one that I've done. That's a Collins. See that? A Collins jersey pattern axe. And next thing I'm going to do, which will be another day, as it's about 6 o'clock, is take this varnish off and oil it. I'll oil the head too and up here. Get all oiled up. Yeah, you can see there were some impressions where I was using a vise, But, I guess that gives it character if you want to say so. But I like it. Like it a lot. It's a fairly heavy one. And, it's a straight shaft. All the way up. I'll measure it from this tip to the bottom. And see how long it is. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Y'all have a nice day.